Hello everyone, this is Akuchi back with some more Dominion. I'll be playing my first match in the League Season 69. Yeah, I think this hasn't even officially started yet, but I'm in the A Division, the players are known, and xyrix is one of them. It's actually a 7-person division, so I'm going to be playing 6 matches this season. Yeah, xyrix whooped me, I think, the last time we played, so see if we can do better. I think that was on his path to A, maybe 2 seasons ago. Oh, lovely berserker. Hmm. Not a whole lot we want to gain with berserker though. I guess gaining silvers for storytellers okay. Hunting lodge can help us kind of regenerate from a low hand size. I wonder. Should we do a silver search open? What piles do we expect to empty? I'm not sure, but it's not like double silver is inspiring, nor is Squire. So we may or may not hit, what we're trying to hit here. But if we do hit 5 next turn, that's definitely good. I don't know how I feel about search. I guess it's fine. Okay, we did it. Alright, so now what do we want to gain? Haven is what my opponent got. So we can get plus buy from 2 sources, Squire or Merchant Guild. Squire's a little bit more versatile. But it doesn't help me hit 5 in the short term. Haven might, it might not. I think I prefer silver to Haven. Do I prefer silver over Squire? I think so. Hopefully we don't get attacked. It's just not a whole lot. Oh yeah, this is excellent. Alright, let's get our storyteller, I think. I mean, it's definitely good to get Hunting Lodge, but... yeah, I'm fine with one Berserker. We just want to play it as often as we can, I think. Now we get to gain multiple cards, yay. Like, I don't know. I think I'll just keep getting the silver. No, let's get a Squire now. See, if this was a silver, I'd be happier right now. So, I guess that was a mistake. I really just don't like this board. Should I even be getting Havens? Yeah, whatever. I'll get 2 Havens. I don't know. So our storyteller's at the bottom. This is not great at all. I think I'm not gonna play Berserker. I don't know. Hmm. I think I want to search. I really don't think I want another. Like, we're gonna have plenty of silvers. That's my thinking. I wish I knew. I wish I knew how to play this game. I really do. So we could get another storyteller. Yeah, I think that's better than a hunting lodge. So we got our search in play. We'll get to attack this turn at least. And then piles are gonna be pretty low by the time we get these loot. I don't really want my opponent to get the first crack on loot now, do I? I guess another squire could be good so we can use it for plus buy. No, we're gonna get plus buy from loot, presumably. It's a weird one. It's a weird game. I guess Berserker can gain stuff mid-turn. It is possible. Yeah, there it is. So I guess we'll see. I got a figurehead, doubloons, which is awful. Another figurehead. And a shield. Okay. Not ideal. Chalice is pretty good. I'm not sure what to do with the Haven. My indecision continues. Hmm. Not ideal. I do want to play Berserker this turn. Where? Dang it, my figurehead's paired up. At least I have a storyteller down there. But definitely not ideal. Maybe we can like win in 2 turns. Wait, why didn't I have to discard? Oh, I have a shield. Look at that. We're protected. So I guess, I mean, we play both figureheads and we just hope that we can like win next turn, maybe. It's not impossible. We can get more loot from our searches, whereas our opponent doesn't have any searches in play. We can get like 2 in play. Hopefully. I mean, it's going to be a pretty good turn. It's definitely nice that we have shield in our opening hand. Farmland is exact, right? So I can use that with gold, but I can't use it with anything else. Alright, our opponent's got full draw. Merchant Guild, okay. That seems a little bit greedy to me, but I guess we'll see. Yeah, so my goal is to win next turn. Which involves playing at least 1 squire for plus buy here, or activating the loot from our searches, which is probably even better. Maybe we get to do both. I think we're a little bit short on actions. Be really nice if we draw a staff, or if we get a staff from our loot. But I want to play Search and then Berserker and then more cards, so... Yeah, maybe I just don't have plus buy at all. We just have to bank on getting plus buy, I think, from our Search. And if not, we just get 2 provinces or whatever. No big deal. This is assuming we can, you know, actually have a good turn, which is not guaranteed. But we do get to draw 10 cards here, which is pretty great. Seems xyrix is still there thinking, but this is atypical for him. Incredible. All right, that looks good. I think I want to keep the gold. Okay. And now we do need to find our search, ideally. I'm gonna save coppers. I think they're the least important. Okay, we got there. Spell scroll and orb. Okay. I think I like Merchant Guild here, probably. So now we do have enough buys to empty, I think, next turn. We have the Merchant Guild. We've got a Squire. Yeah, we got plenty. So let's just maximize VP here. I've been cursed. All right. Let's go ahead and do everything possible to win this turn. Yeah. Alrighty. Got the first game. And that was my opponent's start. So here we have Junk Dealer, Sea Witch. We got Groundskeeper, Mining Road Cauldron. Yeah, so we build and we trash. There's also Tower. I don't know. Ooh, 5-2 start for from our opponent. I think that means we should go double church. Probably. Church silver doesn't excite me here. We might not hit 5 next turn. But our best chance is to save 2 copper. So, Patrician, yeah, doesn't happen. That's really bad. But we'll hit it next turn. I could have considered Tracker. I think I want my terminal space for Sea Witch, though, right? Yeah, there's no plus actions. I don't think I need this junk dealer. Our opponent has one church and no junk dealers. So yeah, I think we want to be playing with Sea Witch. I mean, I know it. So this was unlucky. It happens. It happens. Guess we get silver here. I don't think we get to buy anything good. I don't want a tracker. We could save the patrician, since we know it's not going to do anything this turn. We have some plus buy already, and that's good. If we're going to hit, like, we do want to get Emporium points, I think. It's not, like, the most important thing in the world, but... Like, should I get a mining road is what I'm trying to decide. That's not really what we wanted to see. I think silver's better than nothing. Not 100% on that. I think we want Sea Witch first, because we might... Okay. I think keeping control is more important. So I think I just want to get an Emporium here. There's definitely like a lot of room. Yeah, we need to contest Emporiums because that's going to be a lot of tower points, you know? And Emporiums and Curses run. Piles get kind of low. Not sure how much time there will be for Junk Dealer to prove its value. Alright, well, we didn't quite get to our Sea Witch, unfortunately. we get a mining road here, so I think I should buy probably idle. So that effectively costs me 3. Yeah, that looks fine. Wow, that's really surprising, but I guess the draws weren't working out. I didn't have a great deck. I don't really know how to proceed with the game. Oh, we have Rice Broker Rats. But we also have Donate. We also have Farrier. Well, this is weird. This is a really weird kingdom because I don't think the payload is very strong. I mean, it's quite weak. Hmm. I think I'll just do a turn 1 trash to Pirate and then just see where that goes. I do want to end up playing with like rats and stuff. We are going to need a Squire or a Farrier at some point. Yeah, that's all good. I think I'll just turn 1 donate. It's fine. Oh, hold on. Is there an attack? Because we may have messed that up there. There's not, thankfully. We didn't mess it up. I was like, we should open Squire if there was an attack. But no attack. This is a weird one. Should we get rats or should we get Squire here? Hmm. Like with rats, we know exactly what we're gonna have. We're gonna have more rats. Like, what are we buying next turn? I guess we can buy Throne Room. No, we can't buy 2 things next turn unless if we get a Squire, we could buy Throne Room Farrier and then Throne Room the Pirate. Sure. So I think our opponent's going to get a head start on their Pirate. But I think that means their throne room doesn't do much. Oh, okay. So they don't have a pirate. So I should probably do the throne room thing. Huh. That didn't work at all. I have 9 coins. Should get a rats now. Guess we could do a big farrier also. Or a small farrier. Alright, we could just do rice broker farrier. Yeah, I think that's my favorite thing to do. I mean, it is nice to play with rats. But I think I want to make sure I continue to have good turns, like as best as I can. This is not a good turn. Okay. We got that at least. I guess is going to be actions, because it can't be anything else. We can also rice broker a farrier, which isn't too bad. But in this particular turn, I think it's more important that we have our plus buy. Well, we're going to have plus buy, whatever. I don't think we need to do that. This is a weird one, though. Definitely a weird one. Hmm. Didn't get the throne. Oh no, the throne room wasn't even in the deck, so that was never an option. Okay. We have 3 buys already, so that's good. Throne pirate, that seems fine to me. Where to go from here? Hmm. Getting another squire is not bad. It also doesn't seem too important. I'm not sure. I actually do think I want to play with rats. They're worth 2 VP at least. And we can keep buying coppers to like trash for rats fodder. We're gonna have the buys for it. It's all good. Alright, farriers are gone. I don't think we have anything else good. So might as well throw in the farrier. We can gain a silver at some point, but I don't think now is a particularly important moment to do that. Ruh-roh. Hmm. I think I don't even try to have a turn here. I think it's just too unlikely. Unless if our opponent gets 3 provinces, I don't know, we're just screwed. I definitely should have taken a silver while I had the chance, I think. I don't know, that would have made this shuffle worse. Hmm. Ooh, I could have considered a Night Watchman. They have one more Rice Broker. Yeah, there it is. And they managed to pair it with all their pirates, which is really fortunate. Alright. Yeah, unfortunate dead. We I don't know when the right time to add the rats was, if ever. A little bit unclear to me. Night Watchman was definitely something to consider. Alright, so what do we have here? Cage is the only trashing. I don't know how much I care about that. Because we have Grotto. We can try to, like, get better control and then get Cage. Or just have a bigger hand size via Grotto. I think I'm going to try opening Grotto Carpenter. See how that goes. And potentially lets us get a Wayfarer kind of early. I don't know how good that is, but we can get like Carpenter Wayfarer. Should we do that? Excuse me, Encampment Wayfarer. Um, I think next turn we'll buy a Grotto. Hmm. Hmm. Yeah, how are we building here? I don't know. This is a weird one. I mean, we want to get encampments and keep them with gold. That's important. Lots of ways to get Wayfarer. Wayfarer is really cheap. We can use Ball. Obviously, Carpenter. Lots of ways. I don't think we want a silver. So we can regain an encampment. Question is, do we get a gold here? Could set aside one more card and do a ball. Which would be pretty cool. I'm gonna buy gold. Hmm. Okay, so from here, do we just slam encampments into the deck? Seems pretty good. Hmm. If I lose an encampment, I lose it. I think it's important enough. Yeah, it's unfortunate, but what can you do? What can you do? So we can gain a cage now. Probably worthwhile. Oh, I could have done that earlier. Whatever. I want to be able to afford a plunder. So maybe we don't actually grow out of that many cards this turn. I need 4 left. Alright, where do we go from here? Is there any plus buy in the kingdom? Maybe not. Interesting. Mine. What just happened? How? Okay, that's really unlucky. Mine, that's interesting. I can get behind that. So the encampments are down there, which is pretty good. I guess we just ball here. Mine is really interesting. I can get a carpenter, but I just don't think there's that much worthwhile to gain. This is a weird spot to be in. Like, once pile's empty, it'll be good. I don't know. I think I actually just... I'm not sure. I think I just want to buy an encampment. It's unfortunate. Like, bottom decking encampment, carpenter is, like, absolutely the worst thing that could have happened there. Really atrocious luck. I do like the mine. opponent doesn't have a silver, so their mine isn't great this turn. I like the mine. I'm gonna get one. We should be able to get 2 plunders next turn if we get a mine this turn. That's my belief. I guess I'll just get a second cage here. This is weird. Mine just gives so much more reach. Anyway, this is a really weird board. No, don't do that. Okay. Oh my god. My brain. I think we can gain a silver. Should we? I don't even know. Let's do it, I guess. Oh. Hmm. I don't even know anymore. That second cage doesn't accomplish much, but makes this turn and next turn good. Maybe all I need is 2 turns. Possibly. Maybe I can just get 6 provinces over 2 turns. Seems plausible. Seems possible. So we can carpenter a wayfarer into a province. And that seems important. Got the encampment advantage, so our opponent's gonna have a pretty rough time of things, I want to say. Like with those carpenters. Oh, okay. I don't care about that. Our opponent has 3 plunders, that's fine. Alright. We have silver down there. Do we get a silver here? So we might as well. Alright, now we're gonna grotto some number of things. So we still need to afford, like, to buy province, which means we need the silvers, or copper silver at least. Yeah, we'll see what happens here. Oh, our opponent just keeps going. Okay. Interesting. In that case, we should probably keep going. We should take things a little more slowly. Just worry about getting 2 provinces this turn. Keep the Wayfarer. Yeah, that seems correct. Hmm. Next turn is... there's definitely a danger there. But we can always mill provinces too. I think we just go greed. I think we go full greed. All right, worked. That was fun. So what comes with the ferryman? Snowy Village. Okay, we have King's Court. And no trashing, it would seem. No, we have Moneylender. Alright, so we pick up a Moneylender and something else. Scheme is what our opponent got, which is fine, I guess. Quarry's not bad, for sure. Scheme, huh? I'm tempted to get a Fool. Because we're not trashing our non-copper cards. So, then again, Alley can, like, get rid of them. And obviously Scheme King's Court is super strong. So probably safer to get the Scheme. And we got good luck. Yo! Turn 3, King's Court. Look at that. We did not get that, but we did hit 5, which we can use to get what? Ferryman's not bad. I think I like having a Ferryman in the deck. We do need plus buy. So we might pick up a Candlestick Maker here, actually. We also have Alley, Quarry. Truth be told, I really want that Candlestick Maker. And then, yeah, getting a couple schemes would be good for sure. As for the payload, treasures, I guess. I think we want a scheme now. Or maybe we want a smithy, actually. It all depends. Are we going to hit 7 next turn? I feel like one scheme might be enough. Quarry would definitely be good, also. Tricky, tricky, tricky. I think we need a quarry. Our opponent still doesn't have plus buy. I have 2 buys now. I don't think I want another candlestick maker quite yet. Do we want a smithy or scheme vagrant? Let's go smithy. I'll scheme the ferryman. We are very behind. It's bothersome. It's very bothersome. I guess we get a smithy now. Wait, we didn't get a smithy last turn, did we? I did get a smithy last turn. What on earth am I doing? I could get a second quarry. I think it'd actually be better to get another candlestick maker than another quarry. So next turn, we're guaranteed to get a King's Court. So let's go ahead and do that. Why did I do that? Well, it does give me a higher chance of... I don't know why we did that. That was dumb. We should have just done Scheme. Then we could have played Scheme Smithy. I guess I didn't know the Smithy was going to be on top. It's hard to know these things. Impossible to know, really. Turn 3 King's Court definitely helped. Did our opponent find their quarry? They did not. That's good news for me, but they're pretty set up. Yeah, we might as well be playing this lucky coin since we can set up like Scheme King's Court stuff. Do we even want to trigger a shuffle? I think so. We can get a pretty big turn here with our quarry. Are we screwed here? I think we don't have any draw. Yeah, we just can't freaking put this deck together. Our opponent hasn't had a killer turn yet, but I think it's coming up. Probably. And this is atrocious. It's a little bit wasteful. No, let's just get a quarry. I just want to get as many King's Courts as I can, you know? Okay. At least our opponent hasn't gotten king-king yet. But now they've king-2 scheme, so it's guaranteed to be set up for their next turn. We just need to find our king's court smithy, like near the top. That'd be so important. Well, the order is important. If we can king a ferryman and then play smithies, or if we can find Snowy Village and then king a smithy, that'd also be good. So I think we both have 2 candlestick makers now. We both have 2 quarries. We both have 2 smithies. We both have 1 ferryman. So we're pretty even on everything except my opponent's ahead 3-1 on king's courts. Seems like they didn't get a king's court this turn though, because they didn't find their quarries. Alright, see what happens. Man, screw this game. I don't even think... I'm just so screwed now. Yeah, that was our only shot. We needed to have a better draw that turn in particular. That was unpleasant. Silos. Hmm. I'm thinking about a secluded shrine silos open. I mean, there's a danger of seeing 3 estates, and you can't do anything you want to do, but it otherwise sets things up nicely. But what we probably want to do is church. Now we could do church silos. I don't hate that. I think we want to play Highwayman first. Ironworks is pretty cool because we can butterfly. So we might actually want to open Ironworks. Our opponent opens silos. I admit I'm intrigued. But I'm actually going to get Ironworks. And then, alright, so our opponent's going for Secluded Shrine. I'm going to skip Secluded Shrine and see how that goes. I kind of want another church. I think I want that more than anything. Unfortunate. We don't hit 4 here. It was unlikely. Is there plus buy in this kingdom? No. Weird. I don't really like Shantytown. But it is a thing that can be butterflied. So we hit 5 here. Draw is good, but I think I actually want a Bazaar. Then we can start playing with Torturer, I think. I don't know what I was thinking. I know this is my hand. Well, whatever. Here we are. Every game with silos, I end up not buying silos early and wishing that I had silos. But at every given point, it's like I'm passing up something important to get it, you know? That's my feeling. Do we even bother? Yeah, whatever. Oh. Interesting. Never mind. It just occurred to me that I'm an idiot. All right. Okay. I don't feel like I'm behind. I don't feel like I'm behind. We trash. That last card, I don't know what that is. I think it's worth drawing here. So now we need ironworks, I think, to like keep building. And we can build to apply more like cursing, like attack pressure. And then where do we go from there? And just like deck control, and then ironworks into like butterfly, we can gain more duchies. There's ways to get more deck control. Maybe we should have done that a different way, though. I can believe that. That seems clear. All right, and we want to be able to afford a 5 cost, I think. So we need 3 in hand. That's fine. Let's get a Bazaar and a Torturer. Maybe we buy Province this turn. Certainly if our opponent buys Province, we buy Province. Okay. Not great. So we could turn Shanty into Ironworks or something. Or we could turn Torturer into gold and just start on the provinces. Honestly, I think that's probably the best thing to do. And that's all fine. And now this Ironworks can become a Torturer. Gaining a curse doesn't super hurt. But I also think we can just play this Torturer and be content. Okay. And at this point, we can just do that. I think it's... Is it best to get another Bazaar or another Torturer? I think we'll go Bazaar. Definitely kind of close. I could go either way. Hmm. This is not a great looking starting hand. I think I'll gain a curse this time around. Interesting. Okay. Hmm. Tricky, tricky, tricky. I think we just get more ironworks at this point. Alright, how's this endgame gonna work? I don't think I need to gain a curse. I have the two torturers. So is our opponent just stockpiling up ironworks? But we have the Bazaar advantage. They do have two shanty towns, which is interesting. Warehouse. Oh, that's annoying. I guess I should have paid attention. It doesn't even matter. The order's fine. Well, I'm not entirely sure where we go from here. That was almost a disaster. Do we dance? If we think our deck is better, we should dance, right? How does it all end? I do think our deck is better. Probably. I don't know, it's pretty close. There's no real need to push, like, to force the end of the game, right? We can, we can keep playing out this string. Yeah, I don't know, this is pretty weird. It's so much easier if our opponent takes province first. Hmm. Hmm, hmm, hmm. Yeah, this is weird. This is definitely weird. Hmm. Definitely weird. And our opponent definitely can't take a province. That much is clear. Maybe I needed to take a bazaar. I think I needed to take a bazaar instead of a torturer. Files situation, like, curses could run, and ironworks could run, maybe. It's not clear that that's going to happen. This is a really weird endgame. Alright, now my opponent no longer has a secluded shrine, it should be noted. So they have one curse that they haven't trashed yet. Hmm. Okay. Yeah, hunting grounds is interesting. I feel like I need. Oh wow. Oh wow. Oh wow. Huh. Is that a. Hmm. This is weird. You gotta be kidding me. This is really frustrating. That's really frustrating. And we don't. Oh my god. We might not be able to draw next turn either. This might be 2 duds in a row. Huh. We could be screwed here. That's really unlucky. That's exceedingly unlucky. Hmm. Opponent just has the one torture. Boy, is that unlucky. How much do we play on, I wonder? I feel like I want to just keep getting duchies. Well, we could get a silos. Finally. I don't know how many ironworks we have versus... I think we have plenty. How many did we play last time? We played 2. That seems fine. think I'll buy a province this turn if able. Just maximize VP. Maybe. It's a little scary with the hunting grounds of our opponent. I don't know if they have enough ironworks. They still have a curse they haven't trashed. And with luck, they'll be getting a lot more. I don't have a lot of faith in this deck my opponent has. I don't have a lot of belief. I'm gonna play it. Okay. So given a bunch of curses, I think it's time. I think it's time. I'm going in. Oh. Actually, I think I want to play both of those shanty towns. See what our opponent can do. Nah. I'm not taking a curse. So they didn't even trash a curse. Then they didn't trash hunting grounds. Weird. I'm not sure what my opponent thinks their path to victory is. Pretty darn close to half VP. That's a lot of churches. All right, we did it. All right, we won that 4-2. Alrighty. Yeah, that was a good start. There will be more matches in the future. Until the next one.